This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Welcome to the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Purdue Boilermakers, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Boilermakers will kick it away to start. He'll bring it out. It's Acker. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Bunch formation for these receivers. Play action on first down. Gets rid of it. Fires to the big fella. There he goes. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity, because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Takes the handoff. It's Wade. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. I wonder how much fun this is for him. The head coach trying to take down the old alma mater across the way.
Yeah, I think these are always mixed emotions and how you feel about this, playing your old squad. Like, it's something about it, I'm sure, that's nostalgic, and all the memories probably come flooding back. But there's also a competitive element, Palmer, that you want to beat this squad. Like, this is the next team in your way for you accomplishing your goals and dreams.
Yeah, he's probably experiencing the emotional spectrum coming into this game, but make no mistake about it, he has to separate himself from his past allegiances and understand he's the home team. He wants this crowd to get in this football game. You know, he just gave a rousing speech to his guys in the locker room before taking the field. He wants to win this game versus his alma mater.
Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Quickly out to the tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down.
I mean, good news here, they get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the 1st down. The target there, he's got to do a better job understanding where the 1st down marker is, make sure he gets the right depth on his route. Now, all of a sudden, head coach has a big decision to make.
Punt is in the air on 4th down. And now the hit knocks it loose. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play.
And that was almost a huge mistake by special teams. On the punt return, fumbling the football. They are so lucky that they jumped on that ball and that their offense is now going to take the field, because that could have been disastrous.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Leaves it with the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? The margin for error so small in a conference like this, and in Big Ten play, really imperative to get off to a good start.
You really focus on all offseason getting off to such a great start, right? Start fast. win our conference. Well, this is step one. And so I think you're so tired of hitting your own colored jerseys, by the way. You're excited when you get in conference play. You start to get some of that familiarity, some of that also that hatred that you have for these other teams. So the Big Ten is a fun conference.
Yeah, and you know both of these teams, the players have had this game circled all offseason because this is the first one. This is the first step towards winning a Big Ten championship. Both teams feel like they've got the playmakers to compete in conference this year, but it all starts today.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a ball.
And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Gonna run it. It's Wade. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
The screen. He's
Got a block, bro. This is crazy.
Let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost
Block,
yardage.
bro.
Well, that receiver's looking at
Oh,
his teammates
God.
like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? No, I just
Safety
lost
drop.
yards
One
on a
down.
screenplay. How does that happen?
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's got it down the left side. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that.
Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. He wants to throw it again. Caught in the backfield. It's flat. Powers through the defender. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the downfield blocking by these linemen and the wide receivers as they rip off that explosive play.
I like the adjustments from this offense from first possession to second. Like first possession, you tell maybe a little bit nervous, maybe just not starting the way they wanted to, didn't script the plays, but now putting a good drive together, a good response from punting last drive.
Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. He's
The freak out of here.
1 yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. And the Wolverines in the hurry up. On the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan.
And the running game is so important when you get inside that 10-yard line and that field starts to shrink. And it's so nice to have a back with some physicality. Great job running the football, using that stiff arm, finishing the run, and getting in the end zone.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Very intriguing Big 12 matchup today, gentlemen. Here's a look at how it finished up. Arizona
What was that?
down deep and found a way to secure a coveted road win. And who knows how the pundits will view this one, but I'll tell you this, it sure beats trying to explain a bad loss. Fun one.
Oh, my
Big 12,
gosh.
man, they generally are, as the teams there continue to jockey for bowl position.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Going downfield for the big play. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And that's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching you. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
power football with the run.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. Working that left side now. He's out of bounds at the 38-yard line.
A nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Motion from the wide receiver. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. It's complete on the right side.
Get the freak out of
He
here.
gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Well, they were counting on winning the one-on-one battle. They got the completion, but the yardage didn't work out.
Yeah, and a lot of times, man, that's what I do on short yardage situation. 3rd and short, make my guy fall forward for a couple yards, try to get the first down, but it was a good tap.
Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense.
Oh, and I love that play call on 4th down. You know, the entire defense was zoning in on that running back, thinking he was maybe going to get a handoff, but they're able to sneak and leak him out of the backfield. Behind the defense, he makes the catch and keeps the drive alive.
And the quickest way to blow up the run game is those interior big boys, those defensive tackles getting in the backfield really quickly and making that ball hurt.
Man, that D tackle was in the backfield in a hurry. The big man is nimble.
Nimble, fast, quick, athletic. That's just all words you describe defensive linemen with.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield, it's Myers. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better 3rd down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to 3rd down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
The Wolverines come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Zings it complete to the right. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6.
Well, not down in distance. The quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the first.
We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And we've come to the end of 1, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain. And the Wolverines want to crank the tempo. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wolverines!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Have it back, and here comes the offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Big noise in the big house for this huge 3rd down play. That's caught. It's Abram. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. The Boilermakers will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes a nice grab at the 25. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. So here comes the Michigan offense. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds his man. It's flat. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes
Oh, my gosh. Do that right there.
Set him up, bringing it back.
Oh, my goodness.
He's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Purdue!
I'll tell you, you love linebackers that are good against the run, but how nice is it when you've got a guy that can sit in zone coverage like he can and not just pick it off, but find his convoy and take it to the house. That is a game-changing play.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback.
Okay. All right. We want to do that. Let's do this.
The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out, not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Snagged in the middle. It's Acker. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Good coverage.
Back to pass on second down.
Oh, crap. I pressed the wrong button. Press the freaking wrong button. Oh.
Well, this quarterback has really found a nice rhythm.
Oh, God.
Firm control and command of everything that's happening. They've had 2 drives.
That's the wrong button.
2 touchdowns. And here on their 3rd possession, he still wants to take shots. That one obviously falls in.
That was my fault.
But if you're him,
Oh, Bernard.
spinning the beam.
Makes the grab. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The Wolverines will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had
Dude,
to
what
kick
is
away.
that?
A low line.
It's twice now with the kicking meter. It's just bouncing.
And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Last time they had it,
Go to the other side.
Let's see if they can put something together.
Oh my
here.
gosh.
Hand off from the shotgun. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Definitely lost more than
This
two.
offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
After getting knocked back
Go to the
on
other
this drive,
side.
it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Quick strike complete.
Dude, how he's going down and all of a sudden cork his body to go forward. Freak out of here.
More than 100,000 making their presence felt. A huge third down here in the big
Oh,
house.
crap.
Rushes on him.
Thank you.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
Unloads to the wideout. He makes the catch. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here.
Well, they hit that deep crossing pattern, and nice job by the quarterback there, keeping his eyes down the middle of the field. He's not telegraphing where he's going to throw it.
Got some space. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Zone.
Making side adjustments here.
He's playing the flat.
Looking to throw on 1st down.
Don't run back.
And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size. Still got him on the turf.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this 1st down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Not cover two. Cover two.
To the air on 2nd down. Shoots it to the left.
Bernard, you gotta hold the ball. You gotta freaking hold the ball. That was dumb. Absolutely stupid. It went too soon, dude.
Transition, break on the ball and knock it down. Could not have played that better.
From the gun, the running back looking for room.
It went too soon.
Going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. And he'll kick for the 3 from 36 yards out in the right hash.
No way. No freaking way, dude.
Not a chance. Missed it.
Oh my
And the margin
gosh.
is still 7 after the miss, guys.
And those sting for this team. I tell you what, when you drive the field against a really, really good defense and you have an opportunity to get points, you got to capitalize on them now. And that one will sting a little bit because I thought the offense did a good job moving the ball down the field.
Give to the running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
I see you, Rossi.
This offense has really struggled. And I
See
think
ya,
they're just
Rossi.
waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case. And there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Oh, they're after him. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. The Boilermakers want to move quickly.
Oh, crap.
From the gun on 3rd down. Makes the grab. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break.
Dude, this freaking, oh my god.
The Boilermakers getting set on 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver.
What in? Oh my gosh.
Catch in the
Dude.
middle. It's Abram. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Breaks into the open. Past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got to burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. Catch in the middle. It's
Get that ball out. That's all I want.
Within striking distance as that third down play gets him a first at the 29. That's now 200 catches in his career.
It's so impressive because of his dependability. This guy has been consistent, David, week in, week out. He shows up, and he makes plays.
And it's easy to coach a guy like that. Consistent, does the work, catches the football. You know where he's going to be. That's why he's got 200
Thank you.
catches.
Let's go.
Throws another interception.
Split that coverage right over there. Let's go.
He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands, but no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21. They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Looking for a crease to the left.
Boys, we got to get on the tail, bro.
Now in 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Makes the catch. It's Thomas. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Those 2 first-half turnovers really damaging, and the primary reason they find themselves trailing to start the 3rd quarter.
And this is an offense that prides themselves on taking care of the football and then having explosive plays. You know they're playing angry right now. They're mad. They know they're the reason why they're down in this game, so I expect them to come out here, lighten it up here for the first drive of the 2nd half.
Yeah, and this defense playing fast, playing physical, forcing things into action.
Get out.
Those turnovers, they played really well in this first half.
So, Jesse, they're
Keep
able
that ball out of there. Need it out of there.
against the zone. You run that pattern against that coverage. What do you have to keep in mind?
Well, the receiver needs to know where the soft spot is in the defense so he can gear himself down, and the quarterback Reese has to play with
Do your Rossi.
timing. Because if he's too early or too late on the throw, that might get picked.
Man, it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. It'll be interesting to see what they do to try to change it up somehow, some way. They need that physical ground game.
Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And the Boilermakers are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Leaves it with the running back. Pick up at 5. It'll be 3rd down and 5. Trying to pick up a first down. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down.
That ball out of there.
Incomplete, a defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
And that's a play the defense absolutely had to have. This game right now is sort of still in the balance. And after a long drive by the offense on 3rd down, the defense able to make a play, get a hit on the target, knock it loose for an incompletion. And now it's decision time. If you're on offense, what do you do?
Why did you go over? The frick did you go over for? No need to go over. Stay in your zone.
At the 20.
Oh my gosh.
Easily within field goal range there, but they don't feel like you
I was so dumb.
points at a time.
No, pass. I mean, you got to be aggressive. You got to get touchdowns, man.
So freaking dumb. Put you where you needed to be.
Now to make you kick field goals. I like this offense being aggressive. Forget the 3s. We need 6s.
That made no sense to go over like that. Oh, dude, pisses me off.
Gonna swing it on 2nd down.
That's that ball out.
And that's gonna be incomplete.
You shouldn't be that freaking deep in the end zone, bro.
No flags, it'll be 3rd down.
Perfect timing. Got there right when the ball got there. Didn't get there a little bit early. Saving the touchdown. Nice timing by that defender.
Big noise, big house, trying to rile up this Michigan defense on 3rd down.
Oh, dude. Oh my gosh.
And don't break by the defense, right? They've allowed a lot of big plays, but here in the red zone, great job in coverage on that 3rd down. Now, the offense is in an interesting situation.
Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Fielded in the end zone. It's accurate.
You got to block, bro.
Down at the 18, and the
This
decision
blocking
to
is
bring it out of the end zone
absolutely
not a good one.
garbage.
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again.
Let's go.
Looking for a crease. It's Wade. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. They'll give it to him again.
Oh my god.
Stop after a gain of 3 to the 31.
Well, let's see that fast, boy.
I like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Quarterback now on the run, still looking.
Aye, aye, aye.
The football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Here we go. Come on.
It'll be 3rd and long.
Let him get across. Let him get across. Let him get across.
Wants to adjust the pattern. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Just a short pass to the tight end. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. Just gets rid of the football.
Bro, you sitting there watching him rush. Bro, come on, man.
He's showing you his experience on that decision right there. There was nothing open, so don't try to force it into coverage. You've got the lead. If it's not there, just throw it away. The head coach loves to see his quarterback make that kind of decision.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Well, that's a really nice job surveying the field and delivering an accurate throw. You know, when I think back to Michigan quarterbacks, I think of guys like Elvis Gerbach or Tom Brady, Jim Harbaugh, Brian Griese, guys that could hurt you throwing the ball from the pocket, surveying the field, reading defenses, and making quick decisions. This guy has the ability to do all of those things.
Establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
Thank you.
Right back to the well. Powers forward, but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wants to go up top. Caught behind the line. It's Myers. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
That's a statement by the defense. Offense is trying to get physical. They're running power. They're pulling the backside guard, and you blow the play up in the backfield for a loss.
4th down, and a field goal is not going to help much. They'll try to keep the drive alive by converting here. Motion from the back. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. He unleashed a bullet on that pass and converted the 4th down.
Gotta love it. Some people get conservative. Some people don't want to mess up. 4th down, you could tell. He wanted that window, and he threw it as hard as he could. Throws a strike to the wide receiver. Gets the big 4th down conversion.
They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Second and goal for the offense. Handoff from the gun. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. He leaves it with his back. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
That was definitely not a first down.
For this offense. And I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off. But you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one,
dude,
they need him to break.
Oh, my gosh.
It just takes one play for this
See what I got to do there.
Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
The Boilermakers can really attack on this 2nd and short. From the gun, running back gets to give. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. They go back to work with the 1st down in the final period of this one. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Averill.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. The Boilermakers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Shotgun snap on 3rd down.
Oh, no. Get the freak out of here, man.
Got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick
I'm
up.
playing for that mess, man. Playing for it.
Trailing here in the 4th quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to play his A-plus level of football. We saw a nice completion on that last.
Turning it on. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver.
Whoa! Oh, no way.
The stop is made.
Oh, my gosh, dude.
Is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. The Boilermakers want to pick up the tempo. A 1st down run in the red zone. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
Yeah, you want to be physical. You want to assert yourselves. And now listen, I know this is a top 5 defense against the run in college football, but you got to believe you can do it and continue to stay balanced and run the football and be physical down here in the red zone.
Get the ball out.
He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. 3rd and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. Flips it out to the back. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
4th and goal now in the 4th quarter, down a couple of scores. This ball needs to go to your best player on offense. Who's your best playmaker? Be it a receiver, tight end, running back that can win in space and get you this touchdown.
A field goal really doesn't do much for you in this situation, so they'll go for it on 4th and goal. He'll keep it on the snap.
Let's go.
They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt.
And you had to. I mean, the offense had to be aggressive. You're down multiple scores. You needed to make something happen right now. You had to be aggressive. I think you had to go for it on that 4th down. Now, obviously, the game's looking like it might get out of hand.
There he goes. He's at the 50. At the 30. He's at the 10. And he got away from the defense and takes
Let's go.
touchdown Wolverines. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
And this dude has been...
Dude, what the freak is this? Oh, my gosh, dude.
Rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They've featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the
Oh, my gosh.
of a running
Again.
back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
First play of the drive, wants to throw.
Dude.
Using the quick game.
Oh, my gosh.
Where they'll mark him, but a
I don't know what is going on.
I know a lot of of people don't like prevent yourself from winning, but when I'm up by 3 scores in the 4th quarter, I am not giving up a single big play. I'm letting you check it down, throw it in front of me. I'm going to tackle you. I'm going to let that clock tick because I am up and that clock is running out.
Hauls it in.
My screen, everything's moving fast. I don't know what to do.
So you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in
What are you doing? Back up, bro.
Rally to the football, gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
Got his man quickly. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
Oh, my gosh.
They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
And the Boilermakers are rolling down the field. On 1st down.
Oh, no.
With one hand.
Oh, my gosh.
At the 25-yard line, picked up 10 there and gets a 1st down. The Boilermakers are in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on 1st down. Firing to the right, complete.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Gets it out quickly. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, nice job on the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch. And he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job on the D.
Ball is at the 20. They'll try to convert this 3rd and short. Wants to throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Averill. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a 1st down in the red zone at the 14. To the air on 1st down. He's got it. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. They'll go up top.
Oh, I over freaking ran it. Oh, my gosh, I overran it. Oh, my goodness. Over freaking ran it.
For that touchdown.
Getting set for the point after.
Ay, ay, ay.
Will draw them 1 point closer.
This thing is popping all over the place on me.
And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass.
Ay, ay, ay.
Boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback.
Dude, what is this thing popping for?
Guys, here come those
Gosh.
blue-winged helmets on offense. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now...
Bernard, why go back inside? That was dumb.
A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive
Absolutely
knows they
stupid.
want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. They punted away.
What? They just took my guy and ran him all the way over. No way. No way. Just took him and ran him back.
Stop him at the 46-yard line.
Oh, yeah. Here we go.
The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They'll start this drive with a pass. He's got his man. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Boilermakers will hustle to the line.
Oh my gosh, dude.
On second down. Looking to take a shot. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down. The third down's coming up.
I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the fourth quarter. You're just trying to take a shot and see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
On third and long, trying to convert through the air. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. On fourth down, going to the air. Finds him out of the backfield. And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move.
What is that?
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Just feeds the running back.
Full block, bro.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead.
Dude, the screen is popping, is moving fast and slow. God, dog.
When you just stay physical, you run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Freaking control the guys, man.
They could just run the
dumb.
clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. Sends it back in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. Extending the play. Got his man on the right. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
The Wolverines will have it 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. To the house. Touchdown, Michigan. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal.
Really?
Trying to put this thing out of
Every
reach.
bro.
And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now.
Brother, you got a corner. Boy, look in the mirror.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's coming out of the end zone. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. offense there first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's April. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goal.
Going, dude, like stupid.
23. Wants to go up top on first down.
What are they doing?
Finds a soft spot. And he gets it to the 44-yard line.
Nobody's covering anything they're supposed to cover.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Thank you.
And man, oh man,
When you cover, good things happen.
fourth interception. Flying down the left side. Touchdown, Wolverines. The defense gets it done with that huge interception return. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
And they come up with a huge pick six, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the
Oh
game
my gosh.
on a dime.
Now it just went
And
fat.
he takes this from inside the
Oh my
Didn't
gosh.
find any
Dude.
crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Looking downfield on first down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24.
And that was a pretty good run there for the offense. And listen, I know this game's over, but that's what this offense needs a little bit more. They need a little more balance, a little more easy second down situations with some positive runs on first down. They just need something to get them going.
And that is his
Kumar.
interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from. He's out of bounds at the 5, and what a job to set up his offense. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose